Hello and welcome back everybody to Faraway Story. So, do you remember that I said last time this game is so intelligent? How everything always gets together in a perfect way? Well, I'm pretty stupid because I forgot to save after doing the arena's past thing and I now had to do it again. Funnily enough, this time I won the fight on the first try, instead of needing a few. Huh. Oh well, let's do Marinette's backstory now. I wonder if that will explain a little bit more. Or at least I hope it will explain how she always knows where we are and why she hates Alavark and stuff like that. I mean, it is kinda explored why she hates Alavark, because he let the people die. But you know, well, we'll see. Help. Help. Who's that? Can you hear me? Good. So there's somebody here too. Who are you? Me? Who am I? I'm the one asking. Sorry. I don't know that either. You don't know about yourself? Don't play dumb. I really don't though. I just woke up here. I don't remember a thing. Well, aren't you suspicious? Oh, it's Alavark. Okay, I see. This is a continent up in the sky. Somewhere you should never come to, normally. You think I'll believe that? You were just here all of a sudden? Answer me. How did you get here? I just don't know. I don't know who I am, or why I'm here. When I woke up, I was here, in empty darkness. But I'm glad my voice finally came through. Please help. I want you to meet me and hear what I have to say. Or maybe it isn't Alavark. I don't know. Well, I'll keep the deep voice and we'll see if it is him or maybe it isn't. I don't know. How about no? I can hardly even move my body right. I need you to lend a hand. No. Please help. I can't do anything like this. No. No. Then at least listen to me. That's all I ask. Fine. What is it? I want you to save the town of Portfina. It is Alavark. But I think this is pretty different from the talk they actually had in the beginning of the game. That is strange. How is it that Marinette's memory is different than what we saw in the beginning? How does that work? Or maybe it was like this and I just don't remember correctly. There seems to be a disease called port fever spreading there. At this rate, many of the people there are going to die. Please save the town. I refuse. Why? I have no intention of going down to the surface. I don't want to get involved there. You can't say that. You're the only one who can do it. Since you're the only one who knows how to cure port fever. Please, help. Wait. How do you know I can cure port fever? I knew it. So you do know a cure. You say you don't remember anything, so how can you know that? Because it was written in a book. A book? When I woke up, I was holding a book that said that. I don't know anything more than that. Where did you get this book? Answer me. Oh. Maybe this is... now I get it. I think this is the part where Marinette came to Alavark the second time. Maybe. Maybe it is. I don't know. I really don't know right now, to be honest. I don't know, okay? I was just holding it when I woke up. I don't remember anything before that. Please. You're the only one who can save the town. There is no time. Help. No. You won't? No matter what? That is right. Please. I'm begging you. You're so stubborn. Get a grip. It doesn't matter to me what happens to some town. I couldn't care less. Is that really what you think? Yeah. I see. All right. Then I can't depend on you anymore. Goodbye. That voice. It's gone. Yeah, this is for the best. I won't get involved with the surface. I won't. Okay, so was this really Alavark? Was that really Elevark? I mean, it didn't say Elevark or anything. So it was probably Elevark. But it's also suspicious. Maybe it's just the backstory of Elevark that he doesn't trust the humans anymore or something like this. Oh! Good call by me. Directly found what I need to do. Come here, Pia. What's wrong? The dragon is calling. The dragon is calling. Yeah, let's go. Why not, I guess. Oh, I didn't save. Whoopity-doo. This much room should be just enough. What's about to happen here? Mimi said the dragon's calling, but... Okay, here I go. By the power of Falaunia offered to ye, adhere to our contract, the dragon of old. Come forth, ancient dragon! By the way, so if you, I have a little bit of a cold, so if I'm more nasal than I'm usually already, then forgive me, please. We meet again, children of man. It's huge. Huh? Isn't your body kinda see-through? Yes. To call forth my true body would put too much on the young summoner. So, forgive the temporary form, but let us speak. I have heard the particulars on all of you from the child of God. Everything that has transpired, and your confrontation with the Midditch unit. The dragon says they'll help you until the Midditch unit issue is settled. What? Why are dragons lending us their help? Well, things happened. I shall touch on that with time. Incidentally, there is one thing I'd like to confirm regarding the resolution of this problem. What? We'll tell you anything we figured out ourselves. From what I've heard, you do not understand either. But what do these people of the Midditch unit seek from the faraway continent? I found that questionable as well. Well, isn't that the treasure set... Isn't that the treasure that's... Isn't there a treasure? I don't know, maybe that's correct English and I'm just stupid. Isn't that the treasure set to sleep within the continent? Indeed, there is said to be a treasure on this continent that would allow you to live a bountiful lifetime. But such things are no more than fairy tales. Do you think anyone would move a nation's armies solely out of believing a legend? Huh. Well, not that I know what, but there must be a more solid reason to want the continent. Certainly. We're the only ones to ever reach this place. So what do they want out of it? Maybe they have proof guaranteeing there's treasure here. Or else. At any rate, we need to know how much information they possess, and what they are truly after. Without that, we can't make any negotiations. Indeed. This is why I would like you to confirm it. Al, what's the truth? Is there some fairy tale treasure on this continent? I couldn't believe that it's true, but... maybe there is. Maybe? Jeez, you better not be trying to hide it at this point. Come on, can't you talk about the secret treasure of the continent? Do you know about what's lurking here? After I lost my memories, I woke up in the sage's cave. That's also where I learned about the so-called treasure. How much do you know? Only what the fairy tales say, but it's the same thing, isn't it? Because if it is, I really wish you'd let everyone know for what's to come. Don't be absurd. It's something not even we should touch upon. But hiding it isn't going to change anything about the situation. You don't have the slightest idea just how dangerous that thing is. What do you think that spell on the cave was for? So nobody would come near that place. I know that. That's why I'm saying this. Can't you trust the people here? Do as you please. Man, Elevark, you're a bitch today. Al! Jeez, he's the same as ever. Sorry, I'm going after Al. Tell me the rest later. What's the matter with Elevark? He looked more serious than I've ever seen him. Is that the kind of thing that sleeps here? What could this treasure be? Well, since I doubt you'd believe it if I just told you. Come with me. I'll lead you to where it is. I believe everyone would believe you, because they're pretty gullible. That's not very smart, but still, they trust basically everybody, so I don't know.
Is that okay? Mr. Ellerwork said no one should come near it.
Well, let's put his feelings aside. I can lead you to it without the spell on the cave posing any problems. Let's go. I shouldn't be the only one burdened with this. True. I want to know so we can help. Summoner, please take me along as well.
Okay, got it.
That works. By the way, very interesting that Mimi has no hard feelings towards the dragon. This is the first thing that really boggles me a bit, you know. I'd like to have, like, Mimi at least be a little bit more critical towards the dragon. Because we basically ate her whole family. I mean, all for a reason and stuff. The dragon did that for a reason, no doubt about it. Still, Mimi's a little child. And it's still her fucking family. I mean, I don't know. I would have loved to hear a little mini story. How Mimi overcame her feelings towards the dragon. A little bit at least, you know. But what can you do? Maybe that'll come later. Perhaps.
Al.
Pia.
Is it okay that we heard about that important secret, I mean?
Yeah. I was prepared from the moment I took you to the continent. I figured I'd have to tell you someday.
So I guess the Midditch unit must be after that thing, huh?
I doubt that, because you're the only ones who have ever set foot on the continent. All the stories people tell are fabricated fairy tales, devised by people. Nobody's able to prove the truth of what is or isn't there.
Then why are they...
I think we should prioritize the latter.
Yeah,
the thief thinks, Jesus, 3 THs in a row. Really tough.
Taken care of too. So I want to talk it out with Miss Remy. She might tell us their objective if we do.
Then off to the castle. Let's get as much info as we can.
That will not be necessary.
Good guess by me.
Miss Remy.
You.
Hello. We meet again, Pia. I'm Mr. Elvark, master of the Faraway continent.
Now she knew our name. Interesting. What if we wouldn't have told her? You know about me?
So you're indeed the continent's master.
She got me. Was it just a bluff? Probably. Surprised you came all the way out here. What do you plan to do with us?
I do not intend to inflict any harm on you. Al, it's okay. Miss Remy's not like the others. She's not a bad person.
You
were at the castle the other day, it seems. I'm terribly sorry I wasn't present. I found it most regrettable to put you though, so I decided to visit you myself.
I appreciate the thought, but I don't know a thing about you. I'm not about to hand over my home so readily.
I understand. Well, shall we speak at the castle? If you feel uneasy, I don't mind if you bring along your companions. Well, the other members are after Arena, so... the 2 of us will go.
Are after Arena? You mean after Marinette? I mean, you don't even know. You don't even know they went to the cave. What are you talking about?
Thank you.
What a good opportunity. Because there's a ton we want to ask and tell you, too.
The continent's treasures up ahead. What a strange cave. It's full of mana.
Who knew this was here? Deeply intriguing. Considering the state of the environmental mana all around us, it must have an extremely high magic density. It's almost as if the cave itself is operating on some special power. Let me take a quick measurement of this.
Carnell, leave the extraneous...
what a word.
Investigation for later. We should put seeing the treasure first.
Right, sorry. I nearly got in a trance there. Elemental mana added to the file.
You idiot!
I love the humor in this game.
You're spouting your useless information, just got it uselessly added to the terms file.
Are additions to the file a force of nature? Apparently. Anyway, it's true, there's a strange power in this cave. Walking along normally will always get you lost. So try to move as close together as possible, or you'll quickly fall behind. I'm worried about monsters too.
Then we should probably organize our party. What should it be? Select the character to control. Carnell? No, Carnell is my black shadow attack man. Arena? Mimi Marinette. No, I'll go with Arena. I know Arena's attacks now a little bit. Select the character. Oh, wrong button. Select the first party member. Well, Carnell. Mimi is obviously needed for healing. And Marinette is not in the party then. So 3 is the max party, I see. But maybe that's stupid. Maybe I need Marinette, but I don't think like the game will screw me over because I didn't put Marinette in the party. Therefore I can't find the crystal or something. That would be kinda stupid. Alright. No, don't reorganize the party. So let's do a savey. And now let's go. Okay, here we go.
We're here.
This. It can't be. You know about this thing? Oh, of course. Cut to Aaron's castle. Yeah, this game is a pure tease. So I wonder. If there is a point for Remy... No, if there is a point in time, there we go, for Remy to screw us over, then it's probably now.
First of all, I deeply apologize for the members of the Midditch unit attempting to inflict harm upon you the other day. Please forgive our impoliteness.
I'm not gonna blame you. It's not like you did anything directly.
The unit is under my control, and yet I failed to notice Croa and the rest acting out of turn. It is my responsibility.
Right. It doesn't seem fitting for somebody like you to lead a military unit.
Do you find it comical?
Nah, it's way better than talking with those strict jerks.
Ha! That's good to hear. You may certainly make yourselves comfortable. The reason for which I called you here today, well, it could be none other. The faraway continent, yeah. Yes, it is as you suppose. You accepted the invitation in my letter, so I will tell you my intentions. Now then, I will get straight to the point. I would like you to hand over the faraway continent to our kingdom.
Don't be absurd. It's not something to be traded lightly.
Of course, I do not ask for it for free. I will attempt to prepare anything you wish in exchange. Fortune and fame are acceptable choices. Nothing is impossible with our kingdom backing it. Hey. Miss Remy, why do you want the faraway continent so much?
That's what we find questionable. Why would the mighty kingdom of Errands be lusting for that continent? What do you all think that thing is, anyway?
A paradise where people can live happily. Is that incorrect?
So you're the same, huh?
Within that place, separated from the ground so long ago, sleep bountiful resources, relics, and ancient technology from the era of Natius.
Or Natius, how did I call it? I don't know.
To obtain that would allow our kingdom to prosper. I understand well the reason it is called paradise.
Remy, I don't know where you heard all that, but you're way off the mark. The faraway continent is no paradise. There isn't even a Dark Lord or anything, and certainly not any treasure. All those stories are illusions, dreamed up by people who saw the continent from below. The truth is, it's no different from the surface. Forget about what the fairy tales say. Don't let them deceive you into absurd fantasies.
Ha! Fairy tales, you say? You're lying. I know it for a fact, that there does exist a treasure in that place. No, to call it a treasure may not be right. If it isn't money, it isn't jewels. It is simply power. Power? Have you never found it unusual? Why, or rather how, is that continent floating in the sky? Ah, even through the use of magic, it would be no easy task to make it float. And to keep such a massive landmass floating would require consistent application of strong magic. Where do you think such limitless power is coming from? The answer is simple. The continent has a power source allowing it to float. And that is what our kingdom seeks. The legendary stone that can raise a continent. That which we call the Philosopher's Stone.
Why? Why does she know? Well, it's not really like... It's really putting two and two together. I mean, okay, she knows about the stone, but really, like, how does the continent float if there is no gigantic magic source? I mean, it's kinda logical, I guess.
Al?
What are you talking about? There's no Philosopher's Stone on the Faraway continent. It's only something in stories.
Is that what you think? Then perhaps you aren't aware. The Philosopher's Stone must exist there. Its power is propping the continent up. It's no fairy tale.
How can she be so confident? I can understand reasoning that there is a power source lifting the continent. Maybe she's also some kind of demigod like Halavark. But what could possibly prove that it's the Philosopher's Stone? How can she know when nobody's ever been there?
That is our true objective. With that stone, we can allow many people to live in abundance. That is why we wish to have the faraway continent and the Philosopher's Stone with it.
There's no way I can do that. She doesn't know what the thing's really like.
The Philosopher's Stone. I've only heard a little about it. That it can turn lead into gold and make people immortal.
It's not as simple as that. It's absurdly powerful. If misused, it could wipe out the whole world. It's not fit for people to touch. Not even for gods. It should stay sealed for eternity, where no one can ever reach it. And these motherfuckers probably are touching it right now.
This is the continent's secret. The Philosopher's Stone.
Ridiculous.
You mean it really exists? It's the real deal. If you don't believe it, want to test its power? It can synthesize gold, or even make you immortal.
That's absurd.
It's inconceivable. No way. No, no, no!
Is this a dream? Am I dreaming?
Cornell, calm down.
As if this is something to be calm about.
As a cursed alchemist, I spent 3 years researching this stone. And yet, I couldn't succeed in synthesizing a Philosopher's Stone. The castle provided everything I could need. Enormous funds, the latest equipments, a bounty of literature in the archives. Even with all of that, I couldn't do it. Creating the stone was my ultimate goal. For so many alchemists, it's been a dream, always out of reach. For it to just appear before my eyes like this.
Curse it all. A disgrace.
I thought synthesizing a Philosopher's Stone was completely impossible. Mr. Cornell.
Lady Remy,
you weren't wrong. It wasn't just a fairy tale. The Philosopher's Stone. It exists. I thought you didn't have too much to do with her. Oh well. The Philosopher's Stone is something our kingdom has sought for years and years. Would you please give us the stone? We will do no harm. We seek only a peaceful resolution.
Yeah, I believe that for 1 second. And then I come back to thinking like a normal human being again. A country which has fought so many wars and conquered so many stuff, and many people are so fucking poor, but still, you know, that wasn't their priority, and now you look for peace. Yeah, sure. Not even the slightest chance.
Is there something that displeases you with my terms? Or do you have some attachment to the continent?
Not that attached. I just can't hand it over.
Then what dissatisfies you? Countless alchemists have worked countless years and failed to achieve that goal of synthesizing a Philosopher's Stone. It is the stuff of fairy tales that has always been far beyond us. You possess that legendary stone. If you give us the stone, word will spread like a flash of lightning. You would be extolled as the kingdom's hero. Is that not wonderful?
Fame and money aren't the issue. You just don't know a thing about that stone.
Al! I'm sorry, Miss Remy. We can't give you the faraway continent. That place is too precious to us. But I want to fight you even less. I'm so sorry.
Remy.
It's you. Necrovia. When did you come in? Around the time you got angry. What are you talking about? I'm not angry. The stark shadows in the background, you're just imagining them. Then you should have negotiated a little more gently. Seems like that didn't go too well. What will your next move be? I will try to talk with them another day. I'm sure they will understand with time. Our greatest objective is obtaining the Philosopher's Stone, said to be on the Faraway continent. If your hope for a resolution via discussion doesn't come to pass, there will be only one option left. If you don't want to fight, then don't fail next time. Yes, I understand. Oh, jeez. Are these clouds in the background? That looks cool. That looks really cool. Nice effect. Al.
Pia, sorry for running out like that.
It's fine.
What Remy was saying was pretty much right on. Well, though it was probably obvious from my reaction. It's true, the Philosopher's Stone does exist, here on this continent.
The Philosopher's Stone wasn't just a fairy tale?
It's not. Pia, you asked me when we first met, why is that continent floating?
Yeah, it was weird. It wasn't being held up with thread or anything, so how could it be floating in the sky?
How could it be held by a thread? Well, the answer is simple. It's floating by the power of the Philosopher's Stone. You couldn't possibly hold up this huge thing any other way. Jesus, such a long-ass cutscene again. This episode will probably be over 30 minutes again. Oh well. The Philosopher's Stone. It's purely crystallized energy, containing what may as well be infinite mana. If used as a catalyst, naturally, it can create gold or diamond. It can even make a giant landmass, like the faraway continent, float. Extracting the stone's power will let you manipulate any magic. Being able to do all that with it, it would be a wonderful tool for people. But all the things I just told you cover only a fraction of the stone's power. The truth is, it holds far more terrifying potential. In the hands of someone cruel, it's easily capable of destroying the world. Once, Celestials misused it, and it destroyed everything. In the time of Ragnarok, the stone's power swallowed everything up. The continents in the sky, the sun, the moon, all civilization, everything. There used to be many continents hovering like stars in the sky. Now it's just this one. I was told again and again that it was all because of that stone. The Philosopher's Stone on this continent is fairly unstable too, so its power should never be used again. It should just be sealed eternally, when no one can get to it.
I feel sorry for asking so casually. I didn't know any of that.
It's fine. I know you won't do anything bad with this information.
Yeah, I wouldn't think of using the stone's power. But if that's the kind of thing it is, I think I get why the kingdom wants it.
Such a powerful tool in their hands, it could end up as destructive as Ragnarok, annihilating civilization once more. So we won't give it to them. We have to protect it, no matter what.
Where's Marinette? Miss Doll is in the sage's chamber. She said she was a little tired. The Philosopher's Stone. How did they know it was here, I wonder? And when will Marinette screw us over? Marinette will screw us over. So, at one point, Marinette will screw us over one way or the other. There is a reason why she's there. I wonder if it has something to do with Remy and their Middich sorcery unit, or however they are called. I mean, Marinette is so full of secrets. And she's with the stone and stuff. At one point, she's going to screw us over one way or the other. Maybe Marinette is a doll installed by Remy, so she can seek information or something like that. Maybe. Something like that. But this is all way too suspicious. Well, we'll see. The Philosopher's Stone. How did they know it was here, I wonder?
She seems downright convinced. Just what proof do they have? Marinette.
Yeah, that would actually make sense now, would it? Ah. No, they don't need proof or confidence. that the Philosopher's Stone might be here. It's reason enough to want the continent. At least to Lady Remy, commander of the Midditch unit.
What do you mean? Does Lady Remy want the stone that much?
Yeah, she talked to me about it many times when I was working in the castle. You said before you didn't talk to her that much. Oh well. What can you do? Her dedication to the Philosopher's Stone was stronger than anyone's. Stronger than the alchemists. She wanted it even more than me. Come to think of it, she was the one who established the whole current alchemist system. Yes, that was all for the stone. The vast expenses the kingdom has put toward researching the stone was also all Lady Remy. But her attitude, she was convinced, no doubt. Where could she have gotten any proof? Or maybe, as mentioned, maybe she's herself a demigod, I don't know.
I don't really get what she's thinking. Why does Miss Remy want the stone so much?
Beats me. Perhaps to use as some tool of war?
To make people happy.
What? Pia, you know that?
That's what Miss Remy said.
Then I doubt those words are lies.
Meaning, she's not a bad person?
Yes, Lady Remy is virtuous and wonderful. Ah, strange, but okay.
If it were Miss Remy, I think she wouldn't try to do anything bad, even if she had the Philosopher's Stone. But if the stone's power goes out of control...
That would be no good at all. We need to avoid that happening.
Yes, if we give the stone to them, it will end up a tool of war eventually.
I doubt they'll give up easily either, though.
Say, Elevark,
you have no intention of using the stone, yes? So isn't it best that you destroy it? Then the whole crux of the conflict would vanish. That is impossible. You can't destroy the Philosopher's Stone. Hit it with the strongest magic and it won't break. Everything just gets broken up by the immense magic it holds. So you have already tried.
I figured it wouldn't be so easy.
If there were a way, I wouldn't mind destroying it. That would be the fastest route. I hope under this continent is a sea, because otherwise you'd be crushed.
But I don't want that. If you destroy the Philosopher's Stone, what will happen to this continent? Ah, yes, because the Faraway continent is held up by the stone's power.
It would fall.
I don't want that. We have to settle it some other way.
Yeah, that's an option we want to avoid. But there isn't anything else presenting itself, and I doubt they're going to wait for us.
By which you mean it's possible they take a forceful approach again. I'm sure it's fine. Miss Remy isn't that kind of person. Because Miss Remy thinks about other people more than anybody.
That's exactly it, Miss Pia.
What do you mean?
Say she ignored us entirely and managed to obtain the Philosopher's Stone. She could help many needy people. So she's weighing her options. Us or her people. Thank you, Carnell. Thank you. Someone, I mean, it's good. It's good. This group is so good. Outweighed, you know, outweighed. That's something you say in German. But you have like the goody two shoes with Pia. You have a good guy like Carnell, but who also is able to think reasonable. You have the always pessimistic Elevark, and you have the kind of pessimistic Irina. And you have the child, of course, with Mimi. They make a good team, you know.
Which way do you think she'll lead? It would be easy to toss us few aside to help so many his citizens. No, that's just not right.
Well, it isn't. There you are correct, but it's probably how Remy will go about it.
Neither of us are doing anything bad. So why do we have to fight? I don't want to fight. And I don't want to lose this place.
Pia.
What can we do? I can't even think of anything. What should we do?
Wow, this seems like we're close to the climax. I mean, if you remember, this is version 0.65. So there is more to be added in the future. So I suppose it will kinda end midway, and then we have to wait until it's updated. Which kinda sucks, to be honest, but you know, what can you do? But it seems for the moment we are reaching the climax. And since there is more to be added, I don't have a good feeling for our little group here that the climax will be anything good for them. So, we'll see about that. So, Jesus, this is already like 35 minutes long, so I'll stop talking. So thank you everybody for watching. Come back for the next part. and I'll see you then. Bye bye.